I'ma do what I do, so do you.
And hey there guys, MOONMANMIGZ here. Right now we're at the park flying my Mobula 6 drone. With that being said, let's do this. Alright you guys, so I was just flying and I crashed and lost my drone. And since I lost it, the battery ran out to like really low. And then I can't fly anymore outside. So what happens with the Mobula is that when you run your batteries too low, it forces the drone to reset itself. So basically you have to set up your settings again, you have to bind it again. So basically you have to reconfigure it again after running your battery real low. It's called the drone dump, or they call it a dump or a reset. So basically that's the little problem with these, I guess. It was the first couple of batches that they made, or that you know came out of the factory, had this defect. Because I've heard that I heard that there's some new ones which don't have this problem. So I guess I'm gonna wrap up my outside flight and see if I could fix. Alright you guys, so we made it inside. We're gonna connect the drone to beta flight to see if we can set up the switches once again and see if we could get this to fly. I already bounded it to the remote when I was outside, because what happens once you run the battery really low, the drone restarts itself. Then you have to rebind it to your remote, and you also have to set up your switches again. So right now that's what we're gonna do. Alright, so right now we're gonna head into the modes. Oh, they already have it. I don't know why it wasn't working. It's already set up, kind of right, according to this. Oh, weird. The modes were kind of already set up. I guess they weren't working. So I already mounted the remote to the drone when I was outside because I thought I'd be able to fly still, but I wasn't because the modes was not set up. So they're already set up, which I'm gonna press save. Let me see if the angle is correct. And they have, there's another mode. Okay. Alright, I guess arm and angle. Let's save it. Let's save. What else should we check? Receiver. So everything works. I'm moving my sticks right now. I'm trying to show you everything on the computer as best as I can. So it means everything is working. X1. Let me see. In my aux2, which is my settings mode, I kind of broke it on this remote. So it's basically stuck on acro. So my aux2 mode, like my aux2 switch, doesn't really work because I broke it. I broke the switch itself. So it's kind of stuck at acro. So I just fly acro when I fly with this. When I fly with this remote. So let me see what I could do in here. The drone is backwards. Just safe. Alright guys, so let's hope I was able to set the switches right, and let's see if we're able to arm it. And let's see if we can fly. Alright, so the remote's still on, that's why it's beeping. We're gonna disconnect the USB. Connect the battery. We're connecting the battery here. Now let's see if it arms. It arms, guys, and we have liftoff. Alright, you guys, that was some good news. We was able to bind it. We was able to set up the switches, and it arms. So the last thing to do is to go fly. So let's do this. Alright, you guys, so we're back at the park where it all began. Right now I'm about to quickly unpack my book bag and bring my drone up to the air. god, you guys, I am so excited. I just did my first backflip. I did 3 backflips using my Mobula 6. And I am super excited. I'm nervous, my heart's pounding. Like I said, I did 3 backflips like back to back to back. It was my first time ever doing a backflip. I still have to learn how to roll. And that was awesome. Oh, I mean a power loop, backflip, power loop, whatever, it's the same thing. So I'm gonna continue flying. Let's do this. Alright, you guys, that was enough excitement for one day. I am so proud of myself that I learned my first FPV trick, and with plenty more to come. And with that being said, the MOONMANMIGZ signing out. On to the next one, and the journey continues.
I'm that man on the moon. I'm up on the moon.